Hello Flosstube, it's Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner. It is Monday, June 8th, and I am back with another update. This one will hopefully be really fast because I only worked on 3 things last week. So, 1 cross stitch, 1 knitting, 1 crochet. So, not a lot to update you guys with. I am behind. I'm behind on Harry Potter. So I need to fit in finishing this book. I'm on Diagon Alley right now, so that far into the book. I am reading it instead of listening to it, which has been really nice. And I'm really enjoying it. So I need to fit this and the Chamber of Secrets in this week. I revised the reading plan for myself with updated chapters. So what I was doing yesterday is I would read a chapter and I time myself, and then I would spend that much time knitting. So I might do that again this week. I am going to need to take a nap after filming this because I only got about 2.5 hours sleep last night. Sorry, that's why I'm yawning. I just couldn't stay asleep. Like, I kept waking up, and I don't know why. But I just couldn't stay asleep, and we had to get up early this morning to take Gracie to the vet. I thought that she might have had, like, some worms. In Africa we had mango worms, and it was flies that would lay eggs, and then the little worms would burrow under the skin, and it looked kind of a little bit similar. And I found a picture of it online, but the vet said that it's actually just an inverted nipple, which I didn't know dogs got that, but apparently she does, like, quite a few of them. So they're inverted nipples, and there's nothing that could be done about that. But it wasn't a wasted trip because she did need to be tested for heartworms so that we could get more heartworm medication. And so now we have heartworm medication, and also I found a couple fleas on them. And even though I've applied the topical flea thing, and I wash them in flea shampoo, I still find them. And so this is a flea chewing thing, like a medication, I guess, that you take orally. Not me, them. And so we got that. So it wasn't a wasted trip, but it was early, and I'm tired, and I'm sorry. Sorry I'm yawning. It's not even noon yet. But anyways, so that's the Harry Potter update, the dog update. Georgie is sleeping over here because they were also woken up earlier than they like. And then also I do have an update on my sewing machine, and it turns out my dog did bite through the cord. So my husband took it apart to see if he could fix it or if he could just bind it with electrical tape. And it turned out that he had bitten all the way through Georgie. And so my husband is going to solder these together or something like that, and it's going to get fixed. Hopefully within the next day or so, because I really want to make some of my project bags and that sort of thing, make that a priority. And that was my plan until the sewing machine fiasco. And so I'm excited to get that fixed. And I'm so sorry, guys. I really am sorry. I probably should have taken a nap and then filmed it, but in the afternoon the sunlight comes in this room and it makes the lighting really bad. So I decided to just push on and do this update and then take a nap. But anyways, so So some of you guys probably saw that I did do a craft room tour last week. I spent the first 2 days basically just cleaning this room, filming the tour, editing the video, and uploading it. So on Monday and Tuesday, I didn't get any crafting done at all, and barely any on Wednesday. The first thing I did work on craft related was during Afrikaans with my dad, which has been on Mondays at midnight my time. Because keep in mind, there's 2 of us here in California, 1 in Germany, and then my dad, youngest sister, and my mom are in Singapore. So finding a time that works for all of us means someone is up at midnight while we do things. So, game nights, it's usually my parents. Afrikaans lessons, it's usually me and my sister Jo. And my sister Kirsten just gets a nicer time. But to be fair, she does have a young son. So, anyways, during Afrikaans, I worked on the virus Afghan that I'm making for my husband's youngest granddaughter. So, if at all possible, I would like to complete 1 ball of the Afghan this month. She told me pink and purple are her favorite colors, so that's why I am doing this. I'm not sure the full ball will be possible, but I really need to attempt it if I am going to finish all of their presents by Christmas. So that is my first progress update. On Monday, the other thing I did was I cast on, because Monday was June 1st, I cast on my first sock for summer sock camp. I've never learned how to do magic loop, and so I decided that is what I was going to learn to do. And look guys, I am almost done with the leg. I have about 12 more rows, 10 to 12, before I go to the heel. I'm thinking about trying the fish lips kiss heel, because I've never done that. And so I am really super happy with my progress. Excuse my janky nails. They need to be redone. I was doing that during Afrikaans, but we're changing the time, so I haven't done it yet. But anyways, so this marks every 10 rows. And then this is about 10 more rows, but I haven't marked it yet. So there's 60 rows in the leg, and I'm just doing plain vanilla, which is just knit, 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 in the round. I've never done magic loop before, so I was so happy to learn it. I don't think my ladders up this side are very bad at all, so I am so happy and proud of myself. And I thought I would be bored with just stockinette, but I am actually really loving it. It's just flying through. It's so mindless, and I'm just really happy with it. These are my Slytherin socks. So, this is actually, the colorway is called Slytherin, so, that's not me making everything into Slytherin, but, so I'm really happy. I'm hoping to finish this sock this week. That's one of my goals for this week, is to finish this sock, because I would like to do the whole pair this month. So, that is my little sock update, and I am so happy with how much I've done, and I'm really enjoying the magic loop. It cramps up my hands less than the 9-inch circulars. However, I do think the 9-inch circulars are a little bit easier. I don't always love pushing that cord through, but I am happy to have learned this method, and I will probably utilize it a bit more in the future. While playing games on Friday with my family through the Jackbox TV thing, my nephew, he is 5, saw me knitting and asked what I was knitting, and then basically wanted a pair of socks himself. So I will probably be making him a pair of socks out of this. Green is his favorite color. I'm a little bit reluctant to because these are Severus Snape. This is the colorway Severus Snape. However, green is his favorite color, and I've looked through all my yarn, and despite green being my favorite color, apparently I don't have green yarn. This is the only green yarn I have, so unless I get something else, I will be making him a pair of socks out of this. And now on to my final update, which is cross stitch. So this is the only cross stitch I have been working on, and my last goal that I will be setting is to finish this by next week. It may take one additional week, but I should have this done within the next 2 weeks. And I made some really good progress, you guys. So the last you saw it, I was somewhere over here with the ear. So I filled in everything that was empty over here. So this over here is the bottom. So I am getting really close. I estimate about 2,000 more stitches. So that is within, like, it's doable. The problem is that this dog is pretty confetti heavy. There's not a lot of just block stitching. And so it is taking me a lot longer to do than I had anticipated. But, I mean, about 300 stitches a day will get me done by next week. By update time next week. So I hope to be able to do that, but I won't be upset if it takes me until the following week. But I am so close to being done. I'm so excited. I can't even tell you. So that's all I worked on craft-wise. I did go through and do my journal over here. As you can see, there's no stickers. It's just some colorful pens, but that's about it. So, this is my adjusted reading schedule for Harry Potter this week. Over here, I just filled in taking Gracie to the vet and filming Flosstube. And then, this journal has every week a space for 4 daily habit trackings. So I'm behind on going through the mail. And so my goals this week are 30 minutes a day sorting and opening mail. That also has to do with taking care of bills, my husband's bills, like the household bills and stuff like that. So doing some of that every day. I need to read Harry Potter because I didn't last week. And I need to read every day this week. I also want to spend at least 30 minutes on my summer sock camp socks, and then working every day on those dogs. And so those are my main habit trackers that I'm going to track this week. My other goals are to finish the first and second Harry Potter books. I need to finish setting up my journal for Stitchy Quest so I can track off the quests I finished so I can see better what I still need to do. I am about 1/3 away done with that, so there's a lot of work to be put onto that. I also would like to make 1 dishcloth. I want to finish the first sock, finish those dogs, make 1 Christmas ball, and I need to spend 2 hours cutting up fabric scraps because my goal was to do an hour a week, but I didn't do it last week, so I need to do 2 hours this week. And then I also would like to cut up the fabric for my sister's graduation present quilt. So those are my goals. I think they're all doable. If not, I'll just migrate them to next week. That's not a big deal, but I think they're doable and I'd really like to achieve them. And, I mean, that's basically all I have to update you guys on this week. My craft room is clean and sorted and organized, so I'm hoping to spend some more time crafting. I did spend quite a bit of time Saturday working on those dogs, and I was watching Boy Meets World, which was like my favorite childhood show. My husband watched on and off, but he didn't love it, but I love that show. So if anyone else is watching it or loves it as well, just leave me a little message in the comments. It's on Disney Plus, so that's where I've been watching it. And yeah, I don't know if that's what I'll be doing while I knit, but yesterday I watched the news a bit, and that's what I was doing. But I probably won't do that again. So I might just watch random YouTube videos. I watched Mary Rose's yesterday, but I forgot to leave a comment, so I need to do that. But she is I assume she started it, but she was getting ready to start this beautiful project. And so if you don't watch Stitch Bliss Corner, I highly recommend her. And she's about to start a beautiful full piece coverage that her husband charted up for her. And that's basically all I've been up to. I did not take anything frozen out the freezer for dinner, so I need to probably do that. But that's all I have to update. So nice short video for you guys this week, and I'm assuming that if I manage to remember to do these every week, that the videos will be nice and short and under 20 minutes. So that's all. Happy stitching or whatever craft that you do, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!